Hey guys, and welcome to part 2 since you all asked for it. Be sure to check out part 1 if you haven't already, and also let me know which drawing you liked the best. If you'd like a part 3, why not suggest some player types I haven't drawn yet? Also, unfortunately, I was only able to draw 4 players for this video. Time escaped my grasp, and for some reason Ibis Paint decided it wanted to lag, slow down, crash, and even corrupt one of the files. So yeah. Oh, and in total, all of this art took me just over 13.5 hours to draw, so likes and shares would very much be appreciated. Anyway, let's see the first one. The Young Player. Now, you could easily mistake these kids for newbies, but they do, of course, differ. Also, when I say young player, I mean those between the ages of like fetus stage and 7. Most of the time they're silent and somewhat oblivious to the players around them, and that's either because they can't read or their mum disabled their chat feature. As for what they wear, it tends to be colourful, and the cheap skirts and wings are always present. The younger players do seem to love the wings much more than any other player does as well. Also, they almost always seem to choose the super long hairstyles too, which is normally close to dragging across the floor due to the lack of heels. Young players are normally at the school campuses or on Earth too. Even though they don't interact with other players much, they seem to be having fun, which is all that matters. On to the next player, the Online Data. Some of you kept suggesting I draw Jake, but in all honesty, there's less Jakes than there's jokes about Jake going around. The Jake that's so popular to joke about now was honestly a 2018 to 2019 type player, and doesn't really exist as a genuine player anymore. Just a joke about the past, really. The next best thing to Jake is an Online Data. You've most likely ran into a player that looks like this in the schools and occasionally in the trading hub. They're normally accompanied by their super short girlfriend, and together they hold the power to disgust and traumatize the entire server when they're both in a dorm together. And for some reason they get hostile and defensive when players voice their discomfort towards their not very Roblox TOS friendly roleplay activities. Like, dude, literally the entire server can read it. Please stop. I don't think I can say much more on Online Datas other than just stop. But anyway, now we have the cosplayer, and yes, this is the exact same speed paint from my video on Tuesday. You girls gotta get the most out of her artwork, so fight me on it. But anyway, the cosplayer. Most commonly cosplaying the main or popular characters from Miraculous Ladybug, My Hero Academia, Danganronpa, and Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, yes, I know if I was gonna draw a Royal High FNAF character, I should have done an Afton family member or baby, but I really liked my Spring Bonnie outfit featuring Fredbear, so that's another thing you'll just have to fight me on, or just politely ask me to make more FNAF speed paint videos, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, Royal High cosplays just simply cosplay. Sometimes they roleplay as the character, and sometimes they don't. It's similar to cosplaying in real life. Some people choose to be in character whilst others don't. I personally don't cosplay in Royal High as much as I do in real life, but on the rare occasion I have, people have been pretty excited to see Chat Noir or She-Ra in their server. Overall, it's a harmless type of player. Okay, so the last one for this video, the Flexor. This art took me 4 hours, or while Ibis Paint crashed at least 8 times and even managed to corrupt the file at one point. Fun times. Also, whilst we're here, we should discuss the difference between a Flexor and a player just using their items. As rare and expensive as some items are, they're still meant to be worn and used. People will accuse others of flexing an item, but then will also be quick to bash on someone for never wearing their halo. It's basically like saying, you wearing that thing is bad and selfish, so you shouldn't wear it, but since you aren't wearing it, you should give it to me. As if them wearing it won't make a different person think they're flexing too. It's kinda dumb and hypocritical. So yeah, I designed my Flexor to have a ton of mismatching elite items. The corset doesn't match the dress style, there's like 3 different types of bows there. The bear doesn't fit with the whole posh royal theme of the outfit, and the crown matches absolutely nothing there. The difference between a player just using their items and a Flexor is that the Flexor will happily sacrifice fashion sense in order to look hella rich. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad since everything shares the same colour palette, but put the colours aside for a second and it can look a bit strange. As for how these players act, some of them are chill. I've only ever ran into a few super bratty ones, but for the most part they just stand there AFK in the trading hub not doing much. I don't have much to say on Flexors, but you guys wanted them, so here you go. Unfortunately, those are all the players I was able to draw in the time I had. Let me know which one was your favourite and also which player types you'd want to see in part 3. If you'd like to see sneak peeks and also watch my videos before everyone else does, why not become a channel member? It helps me fund my cosplay projects whilst giving you some cool perks on my channel, which also applies to my live streams and Discord server. Also, be sure to follow my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and whatever else is linked in the description. Like, hey, you probably had no idea I cosplayed Adrian Agreste recently because I completely forgot to advertise it on my community tab. So yeah, go follow me. Also, thank you for getting my Roblox group to 1,000 members. The TV army is growing strong. Okay, I think I'm done advertising, so thank you for watching and goodbye.